Yeah, man. Yeah. How are we doing tonight? I got some pretty exciting news. My youngest son just gave himself his first black eye. So I'm really proud he now gets to join me in Fight Club. That's rule one. I'm sorry, folks. If I'm not here next week, look for Razor. He's going to be the primary suspect. I just spent the weekend doing shit for the Army. I've been in the Army for 10 years now. And it's a lot of fun. People ask me a lot what it's like being in the Army, and it's actually really easy to imagine. Just picture yourself in San Francisco. Pull your pants down to your ankles, hold onto your feet and wait. You don't know how long it's going to take, but eventually you're going to get fucked. And you're probably not going to like it, unless you're a weird bastard like me. Not only did I volunteer to join the Army at 17, knowing everything about it and what it entails, I re-enlisted twice. So I enjoy the big Army weenie fucking me. The food's the worst part, though. If my sons ended up becoming Scientologists, I would be less disappointed in that than I am with the food. I actually have two sons, believe it or not. They are ages 2 and 3. A lot of fun having them back to back like that. 2 years of pregnancy is a lot to deal with. I mean, it was fine for me. I had to deal with some bitching and a little vomiting, but other than that, it's just annoying listening. My one son was born with a life-altering disability that my wife and I have been working very hard to give him a full and normal life. He is a ginger, so right now we're down to shaving his hair or dyeing it. I really do have a son though that does have a disability. He has cerebral palsy. He had a stroke before he was born, so he's missing a quarter of his brain. And we've been going to see specialists and therapists since he was about 8 months old, and they've been very positive, you know, with his chances, and they told us, you know, there will still be some things he won't be able to do. For instance, with only 3/4 of a brain, he is overqualified to be a politician. But no, it is great. He is very smart, actually. When I come home from work, he will take the remote from my wife's hand and walk it up to me. Because at 3 years old with brain damage, he's even smart enough to know HGTV's bullshit. I can't say too much else, though. I watch garbage all the time. Primarily cartoons, because I'm an adult who uses my time wisely. Every now and then, though, I'll watch sports. MMA primarily, football, no, I don't give a fuck. But notice MMA fans are the weirdest fans in all sports. They get weirdly defensive and can't form arguments. The biggest one, though, was Ronda Rousey back when she was fighting. You could not say anything bad about her. People would get pissed all the time. All I said is she's not worth the hype, and as soon as someone comes in who can fight, she's going to get her ass kicked. Maybe I should try to be a fortune teller, because that's exactly what the fuck happened. Now she's going to play pretend wrestling. But every time I would say something, people would just go, well, I bet she could kick your ass. I fucking hope she can. It's her job. Guess what? I can stock lows better than she can, because that's my job. Oh, anyway, so last year my wife and I just bought our first house. It's real exciting. You know, we're just being new homeowners. We still find it fun doing all the repairs and upkeep and whatnot. And I had to do fence, some drywall, a little electrical. And like what most men, I learned how to do my maintenance work from my dad, holding the flashlight, getting the tools, getting the beer, and inevitably getting yelled at for screwing up somewhere down the line. So my dad, bless him, he knew enough to get by, but he didn't know it well enough to actually teach me anything. So I just stood there. And when it came time for me to repair my own house, I did what I was trained to do. I called my cousin, whose dad actually taught him shit, and I held the flashlight and got the tools and the beer. But you know, it didn't feel right when he yelled at me. There wasn't enough disappointment in his voice. He actually got so irritated with helping me out because I very limited on my tools. I didn't need them for my job. I didn't know them. So he started giving tools to my 2 and my 3-year-old, and now I have to ask them permission to borrow their tools to fix my house, which might be the most demeaning thing I've ever had to go through in my life. All right, folks, thank you very much.